Alright, so I recently did a little video on the small Rockstar, and I paddled at Charlotte one time. I pretty much know whether boats can be too big or small for me. Now, while I can still paddle and throw down fine, I know I'm not going to be able to do any sort of really good tricks with it. I don't get a lot of pop just because I'm too heavy for it right now. So here's a little comparison between the small and medium. And right away, you'll see the biggest comparison is in the stern. That stern on the medium is substantially bigger. It seems like where all the extra volume is. Try to do a little walk around here. Now the bows aren't as pronounced. It's definitely a wider bow, but for sure most of the extra volume is in the stern, and that's really where I saw I was too big for the boat. Like on cartwheels, I'd go over vert a lot of the times. And then again, I'm not getting a lot of pop off the bow, but yeah, there's a nice view of the two boats kind of over top. I'll take this cockpit cover off, sorry. Get all this stuff out of here. Water bottle. Now you can see the other big difference is really the width. And the cockpit rim is fairly large on this, so you're going to need probably an extra large cockpit skirt versus a large on the small, just to let you know. Pretty sure I can fit in here with shoes on. Kind of. So this is definitely going to be wider for me. I'll have to put some shims in here, where the small is just so tight. And the one thing I don't like about the small, and I won't be able to even get in here with shoes on, for my size at least, is this area right here comes down super hard. And so my hips were just killing me all day when I was in this thing at the Whitewater Center. I had to get out frequently, and that's not a problem for me typically in small boats. So just to give you some comparisons to the 4.0, now I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. If you have a 4.0 and you're not like some insane whitewater playboater that you're going for competitions, I would not trade the 4.0 for a 5.0. Unless you're super, only like all you like to do is cartwheels, I do not think it's that much better. Again, I'm a mediocre at best playboater. I can cartwheel, loop, maybe do a phonics here or there. Definitely not a pro playboater by any means, but I'm just saying that as the average boater. Do you want to go spend that extra money on this boat? Probably not. And I think the 4.0 is actually more comfortable in the sense that it sits higher here, so you can sit in it a little longer. You know, if you're on a day trip or something, you know, oftentimes I'll take this boat on the New River Gorge or a playboat or something like that. Like, I would not be able to stay in this all day long. Could I take the small and do like a little play wave and get out? Sure, but on a whole day trip somewhere, I would have to get out a lot. Now the medium, I'd be fine in, from what I can tell. So yeah, like I could actually stern saw this boat, but just by leaning back, where I know I'm not gonna be able to do that in the medium, but I'm gonna get it so much more pop in the medium, I can already tell. And the other thing on the 4.0, the main difference is really this two rail system here. Now, I'm not a huge wave person, so I'm sure that matters a lot more in a wave. In the whole, I'll tell you the 4.0, I mean the 5.0, the 5, whatever you can call it, the 5 disengages a little better to, like, say you want to get out of a hole when you're tired, or you want to transition to a different move. The 5.0, 5 is definitely a lot better in that area. It cartwheels a lot easier than the 4. The 4 wanted to kind of like pop out because I had that rounded bow with a lot of volume here. So when I go to cartwheel, it kind of want to like pop out on you like that, where this is super slicey, very easy to cartwheel. Stern stall is about the same from what I can tell. Now, I had some trouble with the small just because I'm too big for it, but I think the medium will be great. Bow stalls, just the same. See what else I'm missing here. All the outfitting's the same. These bees knees honestly don't make a huge difference. Like, that's about as far as you can bring them out, because if you bring them out any further, all they do is just bend down on you. So really, these things are kind of a overrated piece of equipment if you ask me. They're slightly helpful, but if you went and pay $80, I would not do that. The Prana hookers are way better, obviously. Don't know if you could put them in here. You could probably, but not without destroying the plastic. Anyway, all the same outfitting, same grab handles, stuff like that. So yeah, Would I recommend upgrading? If you got the money, sure. But I will say it's not as comfortable, and be careful if you're in between sizes like me. If you're in that like 140 range, you really want to try these boats out to see which one you like better. Because I've always been in a small playboat, and this just seems way too small for me. And the medium is bigger, but not huge, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll try the medium out and give you a little update, but yeah, just from looking at them. See you later.